Well, too bad. I already hit the button and you're eating, so too bad.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Do it. Honestly, I don't want to see anymore. It's been a week. I don't even want brains, dude. It just be like that. Hi,
Why,
everybody.
why,
Hi,
why do
Rushy.
I have a heart with myself?
I don't know. I like it, though. Oh, I want Aaron loving himself. That fucking goddamn...
It makes sense, but...
Who loves himself more than Aaron? Other than Aaron. It works. I really like... So apparently, like, I've shown that to people. They're like, whoa, a two-part emote. That's genius. And I'm like, too bad. It's our thing. Fuck you. You can't have it anymore. Hello, Chagareth. How you doing? Oh, hi, everybody. It's been a week, dude. To put it nicely.
It is, it has definitely been a week, yeah. I'm with you on that.
I'm fucking cold. Alright, I'm gonna recap my whole shit week.
Do it. Get it.
All right.
Get it, boy.
Well, most of my shit week. So, like, Monday we get to work, and, like, the thing I'm doing when I got to this job site is apparently nobody wanted to be the guy that's on a high up lift, because apparently everyone's scared of heights. So when I got there, it was just like, oh, you're going to be the guy that's going 50 feet up in the air. And I was like, okay, like, didn't want that. But it's also in, like, they're building a new ice rink. So, like, where I'm up, it's about, like, 20 degrees colder than the ground.
But it's already cold on the ground.
Yeah, I know. So I was dressed for the ground. And then, like, last week, it was just especially cold with the temperature difference. So, like... It was already cold, and then like we were working, and like I literally couldn't feel my fingers or toes because like now it was like a 40-degree difference. It was you're just surrounded by fucking I-beams of like cold steel. So like, dude, we couldn't do anything. So I was freezing my ass off that day, and then everything just kept changing at work, like what we were supposed to do. So like the whole week has been a mess, and then like if I don't even know how to map it out in a circle, but essentially like if we're in like, let's split this oval into quadrants. If we're working in, like, quadrant 1 of this thing, we're on, like, the other direct optional end. Fuck you guys with your quotes. And, like, it's just, like, everyone was in our way, so, like, I couldn't even work, and it was cold, and it's just been a very stressful week, man. Ready to die, but...
I feel that.
Then I gotta do a side job, which I did Wednesday, but now I gotta go back today, right after the podcast, and finish that up, and I just don't want to. I'm tired.
Yeah, I can't get too into it, but I've been having a lot of issues at my job this week. Our main boss was on vacation. There was a lot of miscommunication before and during her on vacation.
Love it.
Another person at the job didn't do something they were supposed to, so they wound up having to work until like midnight Friday into Saturday, but like it was like their own fault.
I bet fuck that, dude. I'm going home.
Yeah,
job over.
It's 100% their own fault. They literally were supposed to do this like Monday, and they waited until Friday at 6 p.m. to tell the boss that they didn't do it.
Great.
Yeah, so
I love that shit.
Yeah, so that caused some issues, and then the same person apparently got in contact like with COVID, like there's a chance that they could have had it, so they couldn't finish their job Saturday or yesterday. So I had to wind up working yesterday because of some other shit that happened during the week, even though I normally have Saturdays off. And then on top of that, I wound up having to work a complete full shift plus a little extra because I had to go cover the rest of the stuff they didn't finish that they were supposed to finish during the week.
Awesome. Love it.
Yeah, so I get today off, and then I have another 5 to 6 days in a row.
Yeah, I'm not a big overtime person because I have this thing about like just working and dying. Even though I know everyone's like, oh, money and you gotta work because you gotta work. Or if you're not working, you're... Yeah, no, listen, I get this thing about just like going to work and dying and being that my whole life.
Yeah.
No. Because I like to do things. So.
Fuck that. I hate leaving the house, and even I have things I want to do.
Man,
but on a better note,
yeah,
we found out yesterday that the payment for our car this week was the last payment on it completely.
Oh,
so it's completely paid off. Which this is gonna sound really expensive, and it is, but there's a reason. So that saves us $450 a month.
No, that's a lot.
Yeah. So we had to pay about $225 every 2 weeks, every time Nitra got paid, is what we've been doing. But it was because when my Mustang got wrecked, both of our credit
Yes.
was kind of ass.
Right.
So we had to do the whole, like
Mm-hmm.
pay here, buy here type thing. So when you do that,
Yeah.
your car payments are pretty high.
Yeah.
But it was pretty much our only option to get a car, and we were both working, and we only had my Mustang because her Jeep had just died at that time.
Right.
So when she wrecked the Mustang, we had to do that. So,
Right.
but finally, it's paid off. So that means we can actually we make enough money to still pay that payment plus other things, and
Mm-hmm.
like still be able to live, but it's tight. So that extra 450 a month is going to be nice to like actually be able to start putting money away and savings and stuff. And I can get my gym membership back now. So
Yay.
we can stop being a fat fuck. Over time.
Don't stop. We love you. You're cuddly.
No, I'm fat. I hate it.
Okay, well, you said it, not
Rude.
me. No, actually,
Yeah,
you know
that
what?
was about the only good thing. That I was in a really good mood yesterday, even having to work all those extra hours just because we found that out. And I was like, "Yay, extra money!" Which means, like, plus I'm supposed to be getting a pay raise some point this month
Mm-hmm.
for at least $3 an hour minimum, like pay raise. So that on top of the extra 450 free a month is going to be a lot of extra money that we weren't expecting to have anytime soon.
Well, no, that's great, actually.
Yeah.
So,
So maybe I
I'm
don't have to be the poor scraping by friend anymore.
well, I'm happy. I actually, it's been a tight month on us too. That was the other shit that was rough. This one, the fucking toilet. The
Yeah.
toilet was doing the leaking of the water, so I had to replace the toilet, and then that didn't work. And then like there's the dryer made a new sound, so I had to take the dryer apart and fucking I don't know what I did, but I put it back together and it stopped making weird sounds. So I'm a wizard, I
Yay.
guess. I don't know. Yeah, for
You're a
now.
wizard, Harry. You put your dick in the owl.
And then the caulking on the cabinets is like splitting from the
I said
ceiling.
you put your dick in the owl, and then you said caulk.
No, it's not. It's just been fucking like I'm just like I need a nap eternally,
All
forever.
right. Sudoku
So.
yourself, bro.
Sudoku myself, commit Sudoku, bro.
Commit Sudoku.
I have no idea how to play Sudoku. Like in all the years it's been around,
It's actually super easy.
it involves math, so I'm out.
Yeah. It doesn't exactly. It's not like you have to add or subtract. You just have to like. Basically, there's the 9 things, and it goes
Mhm.
1 through 9. Each box has a 1 through 9. Each column has a 1 through 9, and each row has a 1 through 9. But they only have one of each of those numbers,
Mhm.
and they can't mix. So basically, you just have to make sure they're all 1 through 9 without overlapping.
Rin,
It's
I
a
am.
Spockagoran.
It's a
It is too early for you
Spockagoran.
to be alive.
I
What are
have
you
to
doing?
say, I'm the scum of the earth because I never get to come by her stuff lately, and I feel like an asshole. But I love you.
I was hanging out with Spockagoran last night.
Oh, I'm jealous.
A little bit.
playing. Well, I played D&D last night, so I was with her in D&D spirit. We almost got destroyed by a dragon
Dargan.
that I did not get to bang, which is my whole character's whole thing. It actually
disappointing.
became too much of a meme, and now we're just way too into it. We almost got wiped by this thing. Actually, I kind of want to pull up a picture.
Was it because you were trying to bang it?
Yeah, maybe, but like, no, it wasn't. Our what's it called? Our DM 3D prints all of our stuff,
That's cool.
and I'm gonna show everybody because he's a wizard. That's the chat
Make
box.
sure you turn off before you
Yep.
close
Nope.
the
Making
picture.
sure. Yep. But that he made that. So
That's
cool.
super cool.
He 3D prints all of our stuff. I am very close to being able to. You don't have to force yourself to be awake to listen.
Hey,
You can still
we've only
download
been here
it.
for like 10 minutes, and 3 to 4 of it was intro, so you're basically here the whole time.
Yes. Actually, control issues. In D&D, Dragon fucks you. Let me tell you, I am also a Dragonborn, so that is applicable.
What a class are you?
Dragonborn fighter.
Fighter, okay.
Hell
See, it would have
yeah.
been even more. It would have been more realistic if you were a bard, bro, than just trying to fuck everything.
One of my buddies is trying to be a bard, and he actually somehow set up a monster hunting guild in that game. So like he's almost like side playing Monster Hunter by himself, and he's like getting like rich people to like kickstart his like monster hunting thing.
What?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But
Y'all crazy.
well, my character is also a psychopath, so like the last time we played, like we had this thing where like we all had to like face our fears, and my character just rolled high. So like my greatest fear was like my adoptive father like hating me, but I was like, "Yo, fuck you, dad. I don't even like you." And then everyone else had to spend like 3 hours doing it. So like me with ADD man, who had to sit over there for like 3 hours, like, I'm done with my thing. Like,
Done with my thing.
it was a little rough. But I guess I also played games. Do you want to do games first? Because you have one.
I have one whole game that I played this week, and it was the Fire Emblem Tree Houses, bro.
Never heard of it.
True control issues. His character is a psychopath.
I was gonna say true.
Yeah, no, I love this game. There's issues with it, obviously. I can name a bunch of issues with it, but like it is a good game. Even with the issues, I've come back. I'm on the third time playing it all the way through, second time playing it all the way through on Maddening. I'm like, you've beaten it.
Yeah, I like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't. It's not like it's like game's been out for 3 years now, 3 years.
I feel like after a year, you're allowed to spoil anything because you've not made the effort to play it. So,
but yeah, so me. I'm past the time skip. I'm like 2 or 3 chapters past the time skip, and I'm playing Black Eagles. And so, do you remember when you played? There was that professor, like Yuritsa, that was like the Death Knight.
I remember Death Knight. I couldn't remember the name, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, in Black Eagles route, after they dropped some of the DLC, it was one of the free DLC things they gave. He joins your side because I mean he technically is under the Emperor. So like he's so strong.
Right.
And it's just kind of cool that you get to use him.
I just want to know what happens to Edelgard.
There's like a little side mission where you get to deploy as just Byleth and Death Knight, and you have to kill like 20 enemies, but it's not even hard because Byleth and Death Knight.
Right.
I'm still curious what's gonna happen with Edelgard because like I do know I heard that like it really seems from other people that Black Eagles was kind of like unfinished.
Right.
Because like there's those who slither in the dark, which is a huge part of why Edelgard's the way she is. And apparently you don't really do much with them, even though like even this far, like I know there's 18 chapters, I'm on chapter 15, they're still talking about, oh, we got to attack, like once we like unite Fodlan under Edelgard's banner, we have to get rid of those who slither in the dark. But apparently like they never did that. So
oh, good.
I don't know. I haven't gotten there, so I don't know, but like yeah, apparently I remember a lot of complaints, especially early on, that it felt like Black Eagles route, even though it was the one they pushed as like almost seemingly canon, was the one that seemed unfinished.
Yeah, I mean, it seems very definitive that Edelgard is like, well, either she gets corrupted or she is pure evil or something.
Yeah.
So I gotta do her run, I guess.
So basically, a lot of it seems very much so like. Basically, she'll do anything to reach her goal of getting rid of Evil Church because Evil Church is the reason why evil Slither and the Dark people do what they do. So get rid of Church, then get rid of them. But she goes like so far for her goal in the other routes that she basically corrupts herself in the way. Whereas like with Byleth being there, she doesn't.
No, all right then.
Byleth is main character,
and he can do no wrong ever.
Facts, bro.
Oh, that's why he's best Smash Brothers character. We need more Fire Emblem Smash people.
He's best Smash Brothers character, bro.
I mean, Ike is too. Really, just I want all Fire Emblem Smash characters. That's it. I love
every single time that they would like be like, "Oh, who's the next one?" I would be like, "Please be a Fire Emblem character." I just want to see the internet rage.
I love it. I honestly I like sword characters a lot, and even like Robin, who like kind of has a sword in a way.
Has the Levin sword.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. I think sword characters are the best things in Fire Emblem.
I also like Byleth because Byleth has like all the weapons of the 3 lords. So like in Smash, Byleth has the sword of the creator, but then also has an axe, a spear, and a bow, which is cool as fuck.
Byleth has biggest dick. That's what it is.
especially female Byleth, biggest dick
Dude,
female
oh
Byleth.
my god, the most elongated clit in the world,
It's the
bro.
best.
Bro.
But yeah, no. So I'm in love with the game. I'm getting close to finishing. I'll probably finish it like this week. I probably should have streamed it, but like
Life.
I don't know. Life hates me. Anitra and I are thinking about doing some Shadows of Valencia
Mm-hmm.
streamies here soon. I've just been in super Fire Emblem mood, so
I mean, that's fine, because Fire Emblem's good.
I love me some Fire Emblem. And I've
But
never actually finished Shadows of Valencia. I got like 80% through the game and I got stuck on a level and I got pissed and rage quit.
great.
It was a great game, but I got real mad.
Yeah, I mean, that's how Path of Radiance is treating me right now.
Yeah, I'm
So-
gonna need to show up and help you out there.
Yeah, Jill's dead. That's
Yeah, You
it.
told me that. I'm disappointed in you. I love Jill.
Too bad. She wasn't
You're
the
a
strongest
nerd.
I've had.
Just
don't care if
She's
she-
a racist doesn't mean she's bad.
Hold on. What? Look behind you.
I see her.
And he's just
We're
like,
talking
the
about
fuck?
Jill and Path of Radiance, man. She gets better.
I don't care. Well, she's dead now, so I don't care.
She doesn't get better.
For audio people, Anisha just gave Aaron the deathiest stare in the world.
Spock and Gorn
Oh.
said hi.
Oh, that was wonderful.
Um,
Oh, wait, I need to mark that for
with
later.
that-
Yeah, I will. No, so Jill's dead. I was stuck on that mission for the whole
how many
stream
times
on
did you replay that?
too many. 8, 9. And then like I couldn't find any other way to get through it where somebody's gotta die. Probably obviously my fault, but you know what? I had to move on. I don't love
I
Jill
feel like
as
there
a
was a way
character.
you could have talked to him and
You could
Or
have, but I
do-
didn't real. It was two people could do it, but like after I talked to him, it was like sometimes it was 1 turn, sometimes it was like 3 turns before he's like, nah, fuck this, I'm out of here. So like I don't know, it was just like RNG being RNG, you know.
yeah, but I feel like after you talk to him, he doesn't attack you. You would just have to. If you attack him, he'll still attack back.
He attacked me the next turn, so
Yeah, I know.
then he
There
was
was
like,
something because I remember dealing with him and being like, "This was easy." I hear people complain about this.
yeah, I don't know. So whatever, Jill's dead.
Bird guy, evil but not evil. More
The
just looking out for
the Vulture
himself.
King, Croaked, Raven King.
Raven King, something like that. Yeah.
He's an asshole. Forget his
Do
name.
you have
I
Racing
don't know.
already?
Who? Oh, Racing.
Oh.
Yes.
He's the one that has to talk to him.
There's 2 other characters too, but I didn't bring
Yeah, but-
Racing into battle.
But Racin's like the one that like makes him go, "Oh, peace, nerd."
Ah, fuck. Well, whatever.
That's the one. See, and Nitra, I'm the one that played it. Nitra's never played it, but she knows more than me. I think
Yeah.
she's played she hasn't played all the way through it, but
Well, I
Which
got
secret
8.
character. What?
Is the secret character?
What? Oh yeah, I doubt he got that.
I need to know now.
I don't know how far. I don't know where it is in the game exactly.
I think I'm on
But-
chapter 20. Thank
What
you,
is-
Spock.
But like, yeah, before
need
that,
that.
there's I don't remember if it was in the sand or something, but like in the bottom right of the map, if you go there with a certain character,
Mhm.
another dude's just there, and
Oh,
he'll join you.
alright.
He pops out of nowhere and he joins you, and he's actually really good.
Fair.
But like, it's one of those random things that like you wouldn't know unless you either looked it up or someone told you.
Fair.
Yeah, it has to be one of the Lagoose characters. Have to be the one that finds him. If it's a regular guy, does he attack you or just leave? Just leaves. Okay.
There's so many like dumb things you would like. I feel like you would never know unless you looked it up in those games.
Oh, there's a lot of them, especially, dude. Playing Genealogy of the Holy War, that was the
Mhm.
craziest because there were so many times where it'd be like, I would do something or I would leave, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, if you went off on this edge," and just remember, genealogy maps are about 7 times to 10 times bigger than your normal Fire Emblem map. Like they're massive, massive maps. And oh yeah, if you go to the top left cliff over the lake and stand there with Lex, a lady comes out of the lake and gives you the brave axe.
I
you're like,
totally
"What?"
didn't say we were live today. Oops.
It's probably
Twitter.
fine.
Yeah, oopsie.
It's probably fine.
I fucked up. Anyway.
But yeah, so I was like, was like, how am I supposed to know this? Like, how do people find this out besides just besides either like data mine hacking or stepping on each little tile one by one?
I don't know, dude. Thank you, John. See, you're right, Aaron. John cares for us. So that's that.
Well, that's just because John's a sweetheart.
John is a sweetheart.
Also, the secret characters on chapter 15.
Okay, so I'm past it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. So that's Fire Emblem Path of Radiance.
If you're struggling on Path of Radiance, I can't wait for you to play Radiant Dawn.
No, because you told me about the difficulty thing, so now I know.
No, not even just the difficulty thing. The game's still just hard in general because
all Fire Emblem is.
No, there's a one big issue with that game, and I'm not gonna like spoil exactly what it is, but you start off with one group, and then like throughout the story, you do different groups.
Mm-hmm.
Like you switch to different groups of people doing different things at different times, and the first group, the way they do the leveling is almost always under leveled by halfway through the game, and so when you switch back to them, like the way they did the progression, like. Other than this, I think the game is like really good. For the more that I look into it, because like I did not like the game at first, but the more I get into it, like the more I like it. But like other than like, but this is just a big problem. Just the way the level progression is and how they did that with the characters really kind of makes it like, it's rough. It is rough. You're gonna struggle. I struggled real hard.
Thanks. I'll always remember your encouraging words. You fucking asshole.
I can't help that you suck at games, bro.
I can, but I'm not going to fix it. So then, speaking of fixing how bad I am at games, let's move on to Batman Returns, which I was playing on the Genesis.
Genesis best system.
It's a pretty good system, but that game is cheap as shit. And then I remembered why I use save states because that game is real. Like you really got to memorize it. I want a sandwich. I actually had to put on an infinite live sheet, and I'm still just like, this game is not good. Like, the Super Nintendo version's awesome, by the way. It's a cool ass beat 'em up. Oh my god, it's super good by Konami. But
I'm trying to remember. I feel like I've seen Chris play that one.
Well, I'm gonna get it for you. I'm gonna show you the good version because the
good
Genesis
version.
Yeah, the Genesis.
Spock also said she misses you. I missed that.
She never said that.
True,
it was a lie.
Anitra.
Green. Now I gotta change my color. All right, so here's the Batman Returns for Super Nintendo. I'm gonna put it on for everybody while I change my colors. Oop, that's still the wrong one. Like this game is cool. This is the one that Konami, never heard of them. More like
money, bro. It's
yeah, I was just gonna make the money joke, but I failed. Green, I did it. So this is the good version, but the other one's like a bad platformer, and like Batman's a badass in this game.
Batman's like weak, bro.
Well, he's not even a superhero, to be fair.
Is that a statue? Like what is that?
Yeah, you're in I was gonna say New York, Gotham City. Same thing, really. Let's be fair.
What's the difference?
Well, everyone wants to take over Gotham. Gotham's probably safer, honestly, you know. We can have John attest to that.
Probably. John, what's safer, Gotham or New York City?
I mean, one has Batman. So, there's that. And I mean, who would you trust more to save your life than a
Do they
rich
have
billionaire?
Like scarecrow masks or clown masks?
Yes.
I can't tell from this little camera.
Well, so here's the I'm going to show the
Venom.
Sorry, yeah, it's not Venom, actually. Here's the Genesis version, which is
infinitely better.
Oh, this is Classic Game Room. I miss Classic Game Room. The Genesis one is like a slow ass platformer, and it's like
disappeared.
Well, frame rates, but like, dude, like some enemies just pop out in their like patterns. Like Batman is just too sluggish to like get where he's got to be enough. And I don't know. He's
too sluggish, but then jumps like that.
Well, yeah, and then he jumps like crazy, but like his like animations are stiff, and like there's some bosses that I just couldn't figure out where to be. Like this, I hate this level.
What's going on?
Yes, exactly. There's clowns on unicycles. These little jumpy things, I tried to like jump over. I couldn't time it at all. I don't know. It's not that great.
Bro, it's because platformers are the best.
Oh, that's what it is? I didn't realize that. So anyway, So I did some Batman Returns.
He died.
Yeah,
He had a grappling hook.
I did. It almost made it a good game, but it's not.
Dude, it's a grapple. If they had a fishing mini game, it'd be the greatest game of all time.
Bro, I can't. I
Why'd
don't
you
want
make
to.
Aaron games so yeah, good.
I didn't mean to do that. That's why. Then I also played Rolling Thunder in the arcade.
Literally, have never heard of it.
Rin hates. I hate platformers because your girl's bad at them. Bro.
Same Spakagoran.
Bro.
Same.
I'm gonna get Rolling
Platformers
Thunder.
are ass because
Yeah.
I'm ass at platformers.
Inspired Halo Infinite confirmed. You mean inspired by Breath of the Wild, bro? Like,
What isn't?
let's be real. I mean, yeah. Oh God. Hold on. Sorry, that was loud. But no. Well, it's classic game. So Rolling Thunder Arcade is like, this might be one of the cheapest games ever. The difficulty on this arcade game. Oh, go away, Mark. I like your face, but not now. But like, this is like one of the most brutal arcade games I've ever played.
Have you ever beat it?
No, I can't get past like the second stage, and it's a really cheap arcade game because normally if you put a quarter in, you just keep going. This one game's like, no, back to the full on beginning for you.
What?
Yeah, this game is hard as fuck. It's fun, but like, I was gonna say it eats your quarters, but the thing is, if you even put quarters in there, it just starts you back at the beginning. So like, you don't really get anywhere. Maybe if you get through like the third, like 1-3, but like, dude, this game is brutal as hell. So
It's easy, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, there's platforms there, and so you're gonna hate it. Play the Namco Museum version has save states. So the Antstream version has save states too, but like, I mean, for like arcade specific style games, like I don't want to use save states, so I feel like that really kills it.
A game like this, you should.
Maybe I should. I don't know. But anyway. Rolling Thunder, what else did I play, Aaron?
You also played Origami 2.
Origami 2 I put down. I picked it up again because like the combat's fun, but like those levels
never played any of them.
Well, all right, so it's a stealth game, which I know, Kev playing a stealth game, haha. But those levels are just so fucking long, and they're so slow paced that if you fail, like it's like another half hour of doing the same thing over and over. And I'm just like, I'm bored. Like I don't want to do that. And then like, I think I said it last time. Like they reuse the same levels in that game. And like, maybe there's a plot reason, but like, I've literally been to the same level 3 times with like a different thing to do. So it's fine, but like, I don't know. I don't care enough. And then finally, me and John finished Castlevania Harmony of Despair. Kind of. We have to do it. Yeah, we have to. There's only 6 levels in the base game, which is kind of disappointing. But there's a bunch of DLC. Yeah, well, I was getting there, John. There is more. There's DLC. There's actually one DLC map we got, which is like the first whole Castlevania game in a map, and you like run through the whole game. It's actually kind of nifty, but
there's more.
There is that's the more. There's DLC, but like
I was just reading it.
In Dracula voice, there's more. No, it's actually a really fun game.
What is man?
I couldn't play that by myself though, because like that game is very set on you need at least one more person to like figure out how to navigate these fucking levels.
Sorry, I just saw something by the way. It was a side note. Talking about stupid shit in your D&D, like in D&D and stuff. It's a muse as DM. Why don't we all introduce our characters? Player 1. This is my human fighter, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Player 2. ... You guys are not gonna believe this. It made me giggle.
One of my friends is literally a computer from the future who has an anime waifu side character.
Why?
Because he also drives a Ford F-150 that we just call a caravan. And everyone's like, "What is this vehicle?" He goes, wagon with an engine.
Wagon." So how does he fuel it though? Does he just have like supercomputer? Does he just have like gas making capabilities? Like I don't.
Magic. That's how he explains everything like that our characters don't know. When we're like, "How did you do that?" He just goes, "Magic."
That's great, actually.
In D&D world, that's enough explanation. Like, that's all you need.
John, what is the Castlevania game on? I need to get it on what?
It's only on 360 or PS3. No, oh yeah. Well, Any of the Xboxes or a PS3.
Okay.
So there's that. Well,
I'll have to do that.
yep. So
I'm down to play it. Like I actually, Castlevania. Like I know it's not like exactly a platformer because it's like a Metroidvania game. Ha ha ha.
Well, these ones are Metroidvanias.
Yeah. That's the style of Castlevania that I actually like
Yeah.
Symphony of the Night, stuff like that.
Once I beat Path of Radiance, I'm going to be playing one of the Metroidvania ones, Circle of the Moon. So
You should
that's
just play
gonna be
Symphony of the Night again.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't take much convincing. I mean,
I love that game. It's so good, and the music
so fucking good.
Fucking fire, dude.
I just love the character of that game. Like, there's just so many fun little jokes, and like again, the boots that make him 1 pixel taller. I will always equip those, even though they have shit stats. It's just funny.
Yeah, it was $5, but I didn't have monies.
How much is it now?
I don't know. Let me click on the link. It's better not be a porn link.
Yeah, Xbox.com is porn.
I mean, you can get porn on Xbox.com.
Yeah, you just open a Microsoft Edge on the Xbox. So there's that.
15. That's not bad though.
No.
If we have fun with friends, it's worth it.
Oh, power of anime and friendship.
But then I have to move the Series S in here. God damn it.
What? Stop being a lazy fuck.
I'll just buy a new Series S. Seems easier.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have money. We're gonna go buy a whole new Xbox.
I do want to get a Series X, if I'm being completely honest.
Why? You already have a thing.
The Series S is a Nitra's.
Share.
No, she doesn't like sharing.
That's fair. All right.
Like I tried sharing her graphics card to my computer and giving her my graphics card, but she won't do it.
That's not sharing, Aaron. That's just straight up trading them. And also, yours is worse.
Mine is worse. That's fine.
I want to do the
She doesn't play any games besides Dead by Daylight and like shitty Steam visual novels.
Yo, I'm looking at the
Stardew Valley. My bad, because that game's super graphically intense.
It is, dude. My favorite thing about PC gaming is that people that... What'd she say?
She said, I gotta get fucked in the boat.
Dude. Everyone with their PC graphics gaming cards getting 3090s to play Stardew Valley, bro. Like...
It's in Fortnite.
I need the most intense graphics for Stardew. I mean, Stardew's fun, Rin. I'm not saying that. It's just like people like I know that like are hardcore PC gaming people are like, yo, I need this 3090.
Spend $2,000 on a 3090 so I can play
Counter-Strike.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah. It's just like, listen, I can
Counter-Strike from 2006.
Excuse me. I have the original Counter-Strike on Xbox, so I don't need a graphics card lawyered. I can play so many bots on that game.
Bro, but you're playing Counter-Strike with a controller? You fucking pleb, dude. You're not even good. Get good.
Mouse and keyboard sucks. Alright, so the gauntlet I'm looking at, I think we only have one thing on here. And I think it's Horizon.
Monarch comes out next week, or in 2 days.
All right, I think we'll check it off. You know, my tax return and fix the seatbelt. My car, a gaming PC for Destiny. First of all, you should definitely fix the seatbelt in your car. That seems like a priority. How did you break it?
PC first, seatbelt second. Know your priorities.
Just get one of those illegal things that they just sell openly to plug in your seatbelt slot, and it stops clicking. Elden Ring comes out on Friday. Gross. Have fun, John.
Oh yeah, Horizon's out. That's probably what you were talking about.
That's really all it is. Oh, it came broke. Okay. I guess we'll explain the gauntlet real quick. We guess the Metacritic score.
Get as close as you can to guessing the score, and the further away you are, the more points you get. So you want less points. Boom.
You want less points. I mean that's fair, Ren. Good point. Yeah, I guess we'll look at the gauntlet stuff, but I don't think there's anything out.
No, there's really It's been a slow week besides Horizon. A lot of games are like, let's avoid being launched at the same time as Horizon.
Horizon's here. Okay.
You're gonna be so mad.
I know. I see it now.
Let's check see PS4 and PS5. See if they have different scores.
Go fuck
yourself. I'm trying to help you out.
The PS5 version is
88 or PS5
no,
is 88. PS4 right there. Just click also on PS4. It's right there.
You saw it. I didn't see it.
Also on. Doesn't have a score.
That's fine. Just take it.
Nice. You get 3, I get 0.
Have you seen people like? First of all, I love Twitter fanboyism. I'll use your score 5.8. Wait a minute. What?
Why? What's all the fucking? Oh my god.
This is all right. No, hold on. I just saw reviews bomb. Guerrilla Games back. Good news at first. Rather bland looking. I just saw a review bomb. No, I lost it. All right, let's go to the bottom. Okay.
Zeros. Why? They're giving a game zeros that runs great.
Oh, wait. Here we go again. Assassin's Creed Feminist Edition. Horizon Forbidden Male Gaze is here. Another generic World Ubi clone with an androgynous, unappealing main character and a PlayStation signature third person. Well, that part's right, at least. Game is cut and paste. I hate... Who wrote this?
First off, third person is great. I prefer third person, personally.
Yeah. No, Rin, that's literally... This is why we don't go by the user reviews. I'm going to bully somebody. Hold on 1 second, guys.
I mean...
Yeah.
Gordon's was pretty much right. Yeah, it's just people being butthole. Being, like, butthurt that it's a woman. How dare women exist?
Yeah. Women
aren't allowed to exist!
My favorite, like, ultimate burn was when they were showing, like, the little face hairs that Aloy had, because, like, the graphics are like, oh, wow, mammals have hair everywhere, it turns out. Is somebody being like, yo, why's Aloy got a beard? And somebody goes, tell me you've never seen a woman without telling me you've never seen a woman up close. It's great. Let's see. Many bugs. Lazy sequel. I think that's only one person being a crazy sexist.
I'm sure there's plenty more here.
I'm sure there is, but like, I don't know. I just can't believe that. Oh, look, Penis Ivanov, who I can't even read this. 12 out of 10 must play with a rating of 0.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Piece of garbage of the Ubisoft clone. This is why we don't look at user score. Listen, remember 2 things in life. 1, reviews are opinions. So even if a game gets a 10 or a 4, go play it yourself and figure it out. Number 2, people are pieces of shit. I am tired of this star SJW that's just pushing in my 10. Oh, 1 out of 10 game. Okay, cool. Oh, game. Got it.
I've seen people saying it's super glitchy on PS4 when anyone I know personally says it runs great on PS4.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was watching Static Play. It looks fine to me.
I was saying, it looks great. I'm finally want to try the first one because of Static Play in this one.
I mean, the thing is, I don't have a reason to get a PS5 still. That's the only thing I can complain about. Is I wish it wasn't exclusive, but I get why they didn't also.
Yeah. You know the first year or 2 of games are always both gens, especially with how bad it is to try to get a PS5 now. They're going to milk PS4 as much as they can.
I wonder if Elden Ring has reviews out yet.
Even if it does, I'd want to wait till it's actually released. But we can check. We can check.
Okay, I will. I got to get through all the guys that can't understand how Peach Fuzz works. Elden Ring, nope. Are we going to review Skyrim again? You want to do that?
Let's do it, dude.
We should just do a constant check-in on Skyrim reviews every week. I don't think 2K22 came out either.
No, it comes out in March.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah. Kirby
on Earth or whatever. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, no, nothing else is out. So, Aaron, I don't owe you a pizza yet, but I'm getting my booty pushed in.
Yeah, this score about to be tied 3-3. You're gonna owe me another pizza in a month. It's gonna take. To be fair, there's a lot of games coming out in March. WWE comes out in March. Advance Wars comes out in April, so you just missed that.
Oh man,
I think. Tiny Tina's Wonderland comes out in March. I'm pretty sure. Triangle Strategy comes out in March. Elden Ring this week.
Rename that game, please.
Stranger of Paradise comes out in March. WWE comes out in March. Kirby comes out in March. Monarch comes out next week. Can you check Chocobo GP? I don't remember when they said that was coming out. I'm just curious when it comes out.
I am so excited for Kirby, John. You have no idea. I want to play the fuck.
But also, yes, you should. What should we do?
Check on Skyrim every week.
Oh,
Nope, no Chocobo GP.
okay. I just wasn't. I'm not sure when it comes out.
What is the Destiny expansion called?
Oh yeah, that comes out on the 20. That comes out in 2 days. Also.
You know what? We'll put it on there just for something. Destiny, Witch Queen. I mean, I ain't gonna play Destiny Witch Queen, but
I'll probably watch like Spakagoran, Static. A few people play.
I'm just throwing out an 87 on it.
82.
All right, sold.
I'm giving you the free points on this one.
Listen. You play it, and I'll watch it. Tuesday. What's Tuesday? Tuesday. Oh, actually, you know what I get to do this week? I'll get to talk about it next week. I am going to AEW on Wednesday.
Are you?
I am so excited. You have no idea. I'm gonna mark the fuck out everywhere, dude. And
run into the ring and kiss Kenny Omega on the lips.
First of all, he's injured, so I got to give him his space. Number one. Number two,
run in the ring and kiss MJF on the lips.
He would probably call me a mark and just say I'm mid and then yell at me. It'd be sad. I want that shirt. Oh, and as a joke, I asked my brother and everybody, like, hey, should we get MJF scarves for the show? And apparently his wife's already on it. So we're all wearing them scarves.
Wearing that. I love that scarf is like a signature thing for him because it's literally since I've met him, it's been his thing. Like
apparently, it's also like a really common scarf you could just buy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I need it.
Pretty sure he just like got it somewhere just for a look, and then it just became iconic.
I also love that Jericho was like, "What kind of stupid idiot wears a scarf?" And it's the best. I love Jericho.
You're the best. God,
I'm gonna mark out so hard. Okay, we got like a little news. How long have we been going? Wow, 45 minutes somehow. How the fuck did we do that?
Bullshit a lot about Fire Emblem.
Oh my god!
Probably talk for 3 hours about Fire Emblem if you really wanted.
Okay. Well, let's start out with the thing that I want to rant about the most is that Nintendo's getting rid of their Wii U and 3DS eShops in 2023, and I am upset about it.
I don't know. At this point, I've gotten to the point where if they're gonna close their shit and not give us a place to play it, I'm just gonna pirate it. I don't care.
I'm gonna pirate it.
Like I literally do not care. People like I see people on Twitter were being like, "Oh, I could never pirate a game. It feels so wrong." And I'm like, you know what? Fuck off. If they're not gonna give us a way to play it legally, and you expect me to spend $100 to $200 to buy a game to play that's not Path of Radiance because I'm a stupid idiot, I'm not buying it. I'm not. Me and you disagree on this. I am in support of $70 games. That does not bother me personally. The $10 price increase does not bother me for next gen games.
Mm-hmm.
But not being able to expecting me to pay $100 to $200 for a game that's not even from the developer. It's going to go to some random Joe Schmo who paid less than that by a lot. I'm not gonna do that. Like we agree on that part. I'm just talking about like the $10 thing.
Yeah,
that's fine. It's not like I'm trying to be like cheap and I hate it. Like because obviously, I mean I support if it's like makes sense, but
it is not 70 in last gen, Rushy.
No, just next gen. Yeah, dude, Joe Schmo's give the money to developer. They gave them 60, so I should give them 200. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, it happens, Chris. Sorry about the no notification.
But like, I don't know, it aggravates me because people are like, oh, you're a horrible person for pirating. No, I'm a horrible person because I'm a horrible person. It has nothing to do with pirating.
So I mean, we've been down that road of thing, but here's the thing that really annoys me, is that what was it last year-ish when Sony was shutting down the stores? Like everyone was like, well, this is bullshit. Sony should port the games over. Like this is like we got to preserve these games. And the second like Nintendo shuts down the Wii U and 3DS stores, all I saw, especially from like Nintendo fucking diehards, were y'all didn't like the Wii U before. Now the fucking store's shutting down and you all want to pretend like you like the Wii U? Like what fucking fake outrage? It's like, how is it fake outrage? It's the same fucking thing. Like the Wii U was like not the most popular, but it was popular enough to like have good games on it. You could still be annoyed that they're not porting games over or bringing them up. Like, it's just it's fake outrage when Nintendo does something.
Also, it's really not fake outrage for the big thing that people aren't thinking of. Like, the virtual console is one of the like biggest things of being able to get games legally for older games in Nintendo, and they're just completely getting rid of that. There's so many games. Like I would venture there has to be over 100 games at least
Yes.
that just aren't going to be legally available without like from Nintendo when the virtual console shuts down next year.
I need to find the thing John sent us.
Oh,
About Nintendo.
that was my big thing what Chris just said. I forget who you were talking to. Was it Sega
Who,
that
me?
I commented on? Yeah, you were talking to someone about, and you guys were disagreeing about the
Oh, I was thinking about how so only one, without getting all Xbox marquee, is that only one system does it right. Like at least Xbox has brought their shit forward with one store.
Which I have an argument with you on that still, because
all right, go on.
there's still issues with it because again they're better than the others, but they're still not doing it completely right. Because there's still a lot of games, especially from like the original Xbox, that you just can't play.
No, that I agree with, but like the 360 store, the Xbox One store, and the Series S store are all the same. Is my point.
Yeah.
Like those are the same. It's not like the PS3 store and the 4 are completely different. That's the thing I have an annoyance with. And then when the 3, like they will unplug it one day.
I would say,
and they're just going to be boop.
Starting to understanding it better at that, because I'm pretty sure the PS4 and PS5 store are basically the same thing now.
I hope that 4 and 5 are.
I think they're starting to. Yes, they started late, but they're starting to do that. So, like, at least it's a start. It's a beginning. It doesn't give them a pass because there's still so many games you can't play, but it's a start. It needs to start somewhere.
Yes.
But yeah, no. So you were talking to him about that, and I was like in the middle of both of you because
where the fuck is it?
Because I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like you being like, "Oh, but we need access to these games. You should do it." And he was like, I forget exactly what it was, but I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine with them closing the stores and stuff. But the fact that they're closing the stores, not giving us any legal way to play the games, and they're attacking every single ROM site they can get their hands on to shut them down so we can't play their games legally because we're stealing money from them." But how are we stealing money from them when we literally cannot play the games from them? They are not selling us the games in any capacity.
No.
Like, that's literally just
dumb.
them being dicks.
Yeah. If John is still here, John, can you find that Patrick thing that somebody made about how Nintendo, like with the wallet and all that? You know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to find it again, but it's dumb. We mostly, well, no, I think we disagree for memes a lot, but like
a lot of times we'll agree, and then
memes.
And then we'll like, I'll be like, I agree with you, but also fuck you, and this is why I disagree.
I'm more annoyed. Like the thing that gets me more annoyed is just like I tried looking for it, John. I can't find it. I don't want to like spend 20 minutes scrolling while we're doing the podcast. Is all.
I think I can summarize why you are more annoyed. You're not even annoyed. Like, you want the shops to stay open. Like, you're not like that's not your main complaint. Your main complaint is the fact that Nintendo fanboys are calling it fake outrage on something that, isn't.
Right. It's just Nintendo gets a pass. It's like, oh, you didn't care about the Wii U. We did. We cared about the Wii U back in the day, and now you all pretend like you care. Dude, I don't give a fuck if the Zebo store is shut down. Like, those games should be out there, is my point. Yeah. Like, if you're not going to support it, don't get mad then when we get it for free. That's the thing I'm annoyed with.
That is my biggest thing, is like, I could understand Nintendo shutting down ROM sites if every single Nintendo game that they were shutting down from the ROM sites, they gave to us to be able to play. Not gave like for free, but like gave us a way to buy it. Yeah. You know what I mean? But the fact that you won't let us buy the game from you, you expect us to go spend hundreds of dollars on some fucking reseller that you don't get a penny from, and you're shutting down the ROM sites, like, that's just being a dick. There's no reason for it.
It's that, and it's just so annoying that every single Nintendo store has different games on it. Like, between the virtual consoles on the Wii, the Wii U, and the 3DS have different games.
3DS and Wii U had completely different games, right?
Yeah. They can't even get that right. And then the Switch comes along, and I'm like, okay, I understand this isn't a virtual console, it's part of your subscription. But, like, even that's just like, what if different games this time? Like, it's just dumb. Like, okay, there it is. John's got us with.
I can't even like I can't even say like licensing is everyone's excuse, but that would
It's
make
not.
sense if it wasn't just like there's missing first party games. Like I don't understand.
There's no reason you can't have every first party game right on that service and like just port them. I can literally do it in like 30 seconds. The files are small, Nintendo.
So Rushy said, I thought Nintendo just shut down that one site that was charging an annual price. Did they shut another one down? So basically, I'd say about 6-7 years ago, you could probably find most Pokemon ROMs and other ROMs on like any website. But now, no, the site's still there. They didn't take it down. But go to Nintendo. I haven't been to Emu Paradise in a while. Yeah, like they didn't. They're not taking down the websites, but they're literally giving cease and desist to all these ROM websites. And if they don't take down the Nintendo games, like the first party at least, you will they're going after them. I remember, Emu Paradise was one where this is where I used to get all my ROMs from, but now like. I remember I was trying to find Fire Emblem 7 a while ago. It was a couple of years ago before I really started getting into like ROMs and learning and what I need to do. And like, cause I wanted to play a hacked version, cause I already own the game, but like I wanted to play a hacked version, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I had to literally talk to Chris and be like, yo, where can I get this stuff? I used to be able to just like Google it and it would show up in one of like the first 2 or 3 sites and they'd have everything. But Nintendo literally just started like making people take their games down, and they like it for a while, it's getting easier again because people don't give a fuck.
I would like to purchase.
God damn it, I don't want to purchase the audio. Fuck, sorry.
There was a point.
Go on.
Sorry, I was reading what John said. There was a point where like it was like impossible to find certain things.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing I keep wanting to show up. I keep playing the audio like an asshole, but this perfectly sums up like Nintendo's like stance on this whole like piracy thing, and I just want to share it with everybody because it's great. So we're all just gonna take a moment for those audio listeners who can't see. It's that bit from SpongeBob where Man Ray finds Patrick's wallet. So let's just share.
Excuse me, sir. I do believe I would like to purchase one Game Boy game. It's no longer possible to make Nintendo eShop purchases for Wii U and 3DS. What? But I'm willing to pay you. Here. Nope, no purchases allowed. I'm trying to be a good paying customer. Why not put the games on Switch? They aren't available on Switch.
I love this.
Don't you have a Switch eShop? Yep.
What'd you say?
I can't hear it. It's not coming through.
Oh, Discord. Oh, really? Fuck.
Yeah. It's because you're sharing your screen. I learned why Discord does this. If you share your screen, it doesn't share volume. If you share a specific application, it'll share the volume of that.
Well, Aaron, you get the gimmick, but everyone else is gonna get it.
So you could make your legacy content available there at any time. Yep. I'd like to purchase those games on the eShop with my money, without resorting to piracy, which you so thoroughly despise. So you should make them available for Switch. That makes sense to me. Then do it. We currently have no plans to offer classic content in other ways and also don't pirate our games.
Like, it's so accurate because, like, they're literally just like, everyone's like, we will give you money. They're like, okay, you would. And then they don't.
Like, I'm not saying I'd sit here and spend $60 to buy like certain GameCube or Game Boy Advance games, but I would drop $20-$30 depending on the game.
Yeah.
I think 30 would be my limit, but like $20-$30 for 10-plus-year-old games that pretty much all they have to do is make sure it runs smooth on their console, and then they're like, hey, here it is, which is easy enough to do because they emulate their own games anyways on their console.
If you even want to look at a thing in history that proves this works, like look at Napster and LimeWire and like iTunes. Like, we used to pirate the fuck out of music, but when there was a convenient, affordable way to do it, people literally just stopped doing it, and they were like, okay, like, this is the way. Chris says, what more will it take for people to boycott Nintendo products? Honestly, dude, they just got a fucking stranglehold on everything. They have the most like I'm not trying to be a dick, but they have cult ass fans. They do.
It's not even just that. The biggest issue is for like someone like me. One of my favorite franchises is Fire Emblem, and it only comes out on Nintendo. Like, I'm not sorry. If they announce Fire Emblem Four Houses, LOL,
that'd be a good name.
And it's coming out in 3 months. I'm going to get it. I'm not going to boycott Nintendo. Like, I've already barely get Nintendo games as it is because I mean, a lot of them I don't care about. But like when it comes to like Fire Emblem or even some Mario games that look really good, like I'm going to get them. It's the fact that they do this stupid shit, but then they also have really good games. I'm assuming the second one's for me.
Yep.
I only have a couple beans.
You should probably just get some fucking beans, Aaron.
The issue is my local stores are out, and I just
Amazon.
don't have the money. I don't have the money to be buying stuff online. Until next week. Actually, starting next week, we should be good because once we pay next month's rent, we'll be good because, like I said, the car. Bean.
Time to die. Yeah, I don't know. So,
I
fuck
brushed
Nintendo.
my teeth this morning now. Nice.
Oh, there you go. That's all it took. I love you, Nintendo, but you're also a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah. Like that's my biggest issue. Like with like when you said about boycott, not you, but Chris. Yeah. I can't do it. There's too many good games. Like, it's not even that I hate Nintendo. I just think Nintendo does stupid shit, but they also have such amazing games that it's hard to do that.
I mean, it's just like the thing is like they're like you said, the games are good. But like people just blatantly overlook all the dick things they do. They go, well, you know, like the systems are getting old. They'll shut it down. Like, yeah, no, like it's just it's whatever. Anyway,
yeah. Well, again, like I said, as soon as they announce a Fire Emblem, I'll just be like, Nintendo's the greatest thing ever. I want Fire Emblem. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. We kind of did that. Let's see how far the news gets us. What was this Twitter thing that I saved?
I don't know. I don't remember. I looked at it.
Oh yeah, Cyberpunk's more broken than before. Apparently, if you updated or if you had a disc version of Cyberpunk after the giant update patch came out, you put the disc in and now it just doesn't boot up.
But only on PS4. Apparently, it works fine on PS5 with the PS4 game.
I fucking love this. This is
I
great.
don't know. I'm in this weird spot where like. Where was it? I saw a tweet and I think Chase commented on it too. Like, what is with people like they're forgiving like the people who made No Man's Sky, but not forgiving Cyberpunk, who project whatever. When in a lot of ways, some of the stuff they did is very similar. So like. For me personally, the fact that both of them are continuing to work on the game and trying to make it better, I personally forgive both developers for now. Now for me, it's both like if they do this a second time with a new game, okay, that now it's gone. Like it's one of those like forgiven but not forgotten for me. Like I'm gonna remember. I was like, I'm gonna remember you did this. But like I forgive because you're trying to make the game good again. So like I kind of feel bad for the Cyberpunk people because like they're trying, they really are trying. Yeah, their communication hasn't been the best, but like they're trying to make the game better, and it is apparently a pretty good game. So I wasn't here for the Witcher stuff. I've never played Witcher. I wasn't here for that. So for me, Cyberpunk is where it starts personally. Like I didn't even know the company existed until Cyberpunk, which I know that's crazy. As a gamer, I should know about them because Witcher and all that. But so I personally am in a spot where I'm like, I forgive them. I want to play Cyberpunk. Now that the PS5 version's out, I'm gonna probably buy the game for $20 for PS4 and get the free upgrade. So,
I mean, so here's where I agree and disagree with you and Chase.
No, Chase said it differently. Chase didn't forgive them at all.
Okay, well, all right, whatever. Here's my stance in general. I forgive the developers. I do not forgive the publishers, who were definitely the cause of this problem. That's the difference.
That's the thing. Yeah,
same thing with No Man's Sky.
More so. Well, that's more so what I mean is like a lot of people are blaming the developers, and like it's annoying because the developers get most of the shit, and they're the ones that get the death threats. Which if you send death threat over a video game, I don't care what it is, you should just Sudoku yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Red.
But like, I just like I don't get why people like shit on them when it's really, like you said, it's the publishers. Like Mass Effect Andromeda had issues, but it's because EA was pushing BioWare to do certain things.
Yes.
Like it's 99.9% EA's fault.
So it is. Well, and the point to Chris is like, fixing games should be applauded, but that's why you never buy games till they're patched enough to run properly. That's why I don't buy, like, I think I've bought like 3 games day one recently. Like, and by recently I mean like in the past 5 years. Like, I don't trust games that come out like done anymore.
So here's the thing. Well, that's why I didn't mention Anthem. That's a whole nother story.
Anthem.
But
that was fun. You got
the thing is, so like you said, like there is a lot of games that come out unfinished or messed up, and I'm in this weird spot because I used to think exactly the same as you. Like, oh, every new game that comes out is broken. They always need day one patches and fixes. But if you actually look into it, that's not true. Majority of games work fine on day one. It's just that when they don't, it gets blown out of proportion. For good reason. Like, your game should work when they come out, but it is really the minority of games that come out like that. But then when it does come out like that, it's like it's one of those things where like 1 or 2 bad apples ruin the whole batch. So now everyone thinks that every game that comes out is either broken or needs the day one patch, where a lot of times the day one patch is just extra bullshit or whatever for a lot of games. And like, you could play 98% of new games with no internet, no patches, no downloads, and the game will be fine and work the way it's supposed to. But because of games like Cyberpunk, in the way the internet is and how vocal people are, people think that every game that comes out now is just a broken mess. And I don't know, that's where I'm like, when you talk about, like, I understand your reasoning for not buying games because it is a risk. Like, there is always that chance that the game's going to be broken. Is it as often as people say? No, which is why I don't mind for certain things. But like, that's why when you say that, sometimes I'm like, I agree and disagree at the same time. But I don't think I've ever actually explained that to you. And I felt like, well, we're short on time, so this is a good time for me to explain that to you, how I feel.
All right, but the thing is, like, there's still like I would say there's still a big enough risk where like I have to do like more research to know, like, hey, is this game like in pretty good shape the day it comes out?
Yeah.
Like, there's too big of a risk, I feel like, now to be like, okay, does this game work? And by the time it gets patched and fixed, most likely, unless it's a Nintendo game, it goes on sale. So I end up winning anyway. So it's like,
I think again, like, it depends on like you said, like the publisher. Like, generally, unless it's a specific game with a specific developer, I don't trust most things that is going to be put out by EA, just because it's EA and they're always doing something to push the devs in the wrong way. Or again, not to bring up Andromeda again, but with like half the development time already gone, they're like, oh yeah, you see this new system? We want you to make the game on that. Start over. Oh, and we're not pushing the back, like, any of the deadlines back. You have to meet these deadlines still. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that. But
oh yes. I was just well, all right, so Chris is saying
yes, we would no, okay, yeah, go ahead, sorry, read it.
I was just gonna read his question out loud. So if people stop pre-ordering, would we be getting this much outrage about botched launches?
Yes, 100%, because as we've shown, people want to complain about anything, so it would still happen. But also, I'm not going to stop pre-ordering certain games for franchises I love because I want to make sure I get them day one, and if they have extra bonuses, I'm going to get them. I'm a mark, fight me. But at the same time, like, I don't go out and pre-order many other games. Like, it really just depends on the game for me.
When it comes to pre-ordering, I am in the camp of fucking don't. Because I don't want to sound like anti-physical game Kev, but like almost everyone that I know that pre-ordered Arceus and Horizon didn't get them the day they came out. because stores are dumb. And like, if I'm gonna get a game now, if I want it day one, I'm just like, I'll just fucking put on download because it unlocks at midnight and I'm good. Like,
So I agree with John.
That's a different
Generally,
thing.
I pre-order games because of the bonuses. Like, I'll pre-order MLB The Show besides being a mark for baseball because I want the hat. I like the hat. I have most of the hats from every year now. I enjoy them. I wear hats year round. Like, at this point, it's pretty much the only hat I get. I get a new hat every year, and it's MLB The Show.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, there's just certain things that like the bonuses and stuff, like the Fire Emblem stuff. Like, I wish I pre-ordered Three Houses because I want the Seasons of Warfare edition, and I didn't get it because I didn't pre-order it. Because at that time I was like, oh, I'm not going to.
I'm in kind of the camp of Chris where he says I can't support paying for something before you know how it works. I'm kind of in that camp too, which is why I will never spend money on an early access game because like I don't know how long you're planning on doing early access, and like even if I did play it, just knowing me, let's say I beat a game in early access, like I'm never gonna go back to it because like I already beat it in my mind. But like I don't like buying promises. That's why I don't do season passes for games usually.
Yeah, like I said, like I get that, and I don't disagree with that perspective. It's just I come from a different, like,
that's right. You
for
don't...
me, I was like, for me, it's the bonuses that get me to do it. Like, if a game, like, I didn't pre-order Arceus because, like you said, if I want it, I can just go to my local Walmart. They're gonna have it.
Yeah.
I can buy it digitally and just play it and download it. I only pre-order, like I said, if the bonuses feel worth it. Arceus, it was like, oh, you get extra balls in the game. Cool. Like, that doesn't really change anything for me.
Oh wait, Chris got a long one here. I hate to be a boomer, but we've almost gotten to the point where the game industry.
Chris, I just argued this.
Yeah, he did.
I just argued that you're wrong. I can bring up, like, I'm not gonna do it here because it would just be me and you. But later when we talk, I can show you literal statistics that you're just wrong, like 100% wrong. For very certain publishers and developers,
but that's the
yes.
Oh,
yes,
God.
I will agree with you. But for 98% of the gaming industry, just wrong. You usually have good takes, Chris, but you're just being angry old man right now.
Angry, he is a boomer. What was the thing I was just about to say? I can't remember. Oh, speaking of pre-orders, and I brought it up in our little chat before. So my buddy got the Horizon $200 collector's edition pre-ordered.
Oh, I saw you mention that. Yeah.
Dude, how the fuck are you gonna charge $200 for a game collector edition that comes with a steelbook? I think a disc goes in, and then it's a digital game.
Yeah,
like, yo, and then like, you know, Best Boy Static is like, well, some people collect steelbooks, which I get it, and that is cool.
I still want the game in it.
Yeah, like, could you at least like I don't even know if it'd be more insulting. Could you put like a circle in the steelbook that's like a cardboard with the code on it or something?
So I have two things with that. Like, I agree with you 100%.
So dumb.
Like the Shadow Dragon, the Fire Emblem, where they like re-released the first Fire Emblem ever on the Switch, and it was like a special edition or whatever.
Yeah.
They give you like this full physical collector's edition, but it's a digital game, and I was like, this is weird. I don't like this. So like, I don't even have the game on my Switch. I gave it to Anitra because I'm like, I'm never gonna play the original one, and if I really want to, I'll just play it online because like we own it. It's not like I didn't buy it. So I let her have it for her Switch to have the code and play it. But like, it's so like, I hated it, and then also I collect steelbooks for franchises I love, and I missed out on the Persona 5 Strikers pre-order, so I missed it. So like, I don't even own the game for Switch, but I found a Switch steelbook at Best Buy. Yeah. That's the best thing about Best Buy is you can buy the steelbooks for like $5-10.
Yep.
And so I have the Switch steelbook for Strikers while owning the PlayStation 4 version of the game digitally. And I'm like, I really kind of just hate it because like I'm glad I have the steelbook. I'm really happy I have it. But like I just wish I had like the game to put in it. It just feels weird to have empty. Like, I somehow lost Assassin's Creed 3, my Xbox 360 version of the game, but I have the steelbook for it.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know what I did with the game.
I like steelbooks. I'm not against steelbooks,
Yeah,
and
they're
like
cool.
it's like insulting. And the thing is, like, he looked at the pre-order thing, and like it doesn't really clearly state that like you're not getting a disc. There's a steelbook, and then you see all the stuff, and then your maybe dumb caveman brain goes, steelbook mean get disc, very good. But like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really state that it's a disc. I just thought that was fucking insulting. I told him when we were at practice. Actually, it was like we were at jiu-jitsu, and our coach ran off to the bathroom for a second, and then my buddy went to check his phone, like to see if it got delivered. And I was like, are you sure you're getting a disc with that? He goes, yeah, why would it be $200 and come with a steelbook if I wasn't getting a disc? And I was like, you might want to go check. And I didn't want to I didn't want to sound like the way people make me out to be, the Kev the hater, but I was like, listen, you might want to go check
Check the fine print.
Yeah, it's just
Chris said it's neither steel nor a book, but it's still addicting to collect. Yes, it is, and also Chris would know because he doesn't do it for games, but he does it for movies.
Yeah. So anyway, we got on a weird ass tangent. So Cyberpunk no work on PS4 if you have a disc. I think they patched it though, to be fair.
Either they patch. I don't know if they fully patched it yet, but I did see that they mentioned like, hey, we know this is a problem. We're working on it.
Yeah. Quick story. Hey, remember how Street Fighter appearing in anything other than Street Fighter kills the franchise?
Oh, that's right. It was the console. The Sony is releasing a patch. Yeah. That's what it was. Okay.
Anyway, Street Fighter cross Minecraft. Because
Okay,
why not?
This is funny. Street Fighter is going all out. They also just announced a cross with Magic the Gathering.
I was gonna bring that up too. I just heard about that.
Yeah, also, so I had to put out the news. So this Friday, literally every card game and every sports card, like trading card or whatever, sports collecting card, whatever it is, released a new set. Like there was a new football set, a new basketball, a new baseball set, new Magic, new Yu-Gi-Oh, new Pokemon. Everything was new. But the Magic the Gathering set, like I don't care about Magic. I'm never gonna play it. The game is too slow for me. But like their packaging and stuff was all like bright neon pink and lime green, and it was like, this is super cool and I love this. I want to buy a pack just because your packaging is cool. As you said, caveman brain go, ooh, shiny.
Yeah, it really is.
So I was like, man, Magic is killing it lately with that, and then the Street Fighter crossover, and then Street Fighter's going ham with Magic crossover, Minecraft crossover. Like, what's going on?
So what I'm trying to find is, let's see, when it's in Fortnite, everyone said it was the worst thing to happen to Street Fighter. How can you do this to Street Fighter? You can't take it, but I can't see anyone complaining how this ruined Street Fighter.
You know what's funny? If this was like, what, 6-7 years ago, maybe even longer, people would say that because Minecraft was the original Fortnite, where everyone just shit on it for being popular.
Fortnite better. There we go. Wow, it's almost like it didn't ruin Street Fighter at all, and crossovers are good.
Ray Trace Street Fighter Minecraft when, Chris?
Whoa, crazy. It's wild. Also, why is Guile dressed like a fucking airline pilot?
I thought he looked like a cop, personally.
Oh, maybe it's cop. I don't know. Either way, crazy. Nobody's complaining that it ruined Street Fighter. Wild.
Because the Minecraft kids grew up and, yep, it'll be Fortnite here soon. We'll be doing the same thing.
I can't wait for the next thing. I'm marking. I know I say it all the time, but I'm marking it when the next big game that's popular with the young kids comes out.
Fortnite.
Yeah, and then everyone's gonna go, yo, Fortnite wasn't that bad.
Fortnite was a good time. I loved
Fortnite. It was great.
It's already slowly kind of going that way with a lot of people.
You know it is. Yeah. Speaking of EA sucking, by the way, they blamed Halo and COVID for Battlefield's failures, as opposed to them making a bad game.
Not taking responsibility and blaming others?
It was Halo's fault, bro.
To be fair, I will say Halo dropping their game 4 days early, like them doing that, like Microsoft, is kind of, I'm not saying it's a dick move because it's smart and it's good.
Sorry,
but like it definitely was like, oh, haha, fuck you, we're dropping it before you so everyone can be hyped for us and not you. So it doesn't take away the fact that Battlefield sucks. But
Yeah.
that is a fair thing to say. Like, man, fuck Halo for doing that. But also make a better game, and people will still like your game.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna immediately say they're wrong because this isn't the. Well, they are wrong, but this isn't the first Battlefield flop. Like all right. So I played
This
Battlefield
is like the
1.
fourth one in a row.
There was Hardline flopped, 5 flopped, and now this one, third one.
The one before Hardline, what was that one?
4. Battlefield 1. I'm sorry.
That one flopped.
I thought people liked that one.
It didn't flop as hard as these, but it was like, this game's coming out. It's gonna be the greatest game ever. It came out and you heard like nothing.
Well,
after like a half a week.
The coolest thing about Battlefield 1, which immediately became the worst thing about Battlefield 1 to me,
that the one with the destroyable terrain. The first.
That's
one to
all
do
of
that?
them. That was all
I
of
thought
them.
1 was the first one to do that.
3 was the first one to do that.
Oh, okay.
But so the thing with Battlefield 1 was they had this cool campaign idea where you
played like 2 Battlefields and I hated them.
I'll teach you the ways. No, I won't. But like it was like called War Stories, and you played like 4 people, right? Like one was like you were a kid who was a limo driver, got drafted into war, and then another guy was like in Saudi Arabia, and another guy was this, and you're like, whoa, these 4 little mini stories are going to be really cool. And then they all lasted like a half hour, and then that was it, and it was done. Like, okay, that was boring. So Hardline was the COD ghost of the franchise. A lot of people never came back after that. Oh wow, okay.
I would say like I feel like the one before Hardline, which you said was what, 1?
Yeah, Battlefield 1. Bad number.
It was like a fine game, but like it flopped, and it was the start of like Battlefield just being bad. Yeah. Like it was an okay game, but then it just went downhill from there, and that's why I think I thought like the last 4 were bad.
Maybe.
I feel like
they were unremarkable.
I feel like because Chris is right. Call of Duty Ghosts was like the last time I got a Call of Duty and was like, I'm gonna play this, and I haven't since.
Yeah. I did. Chris said Battlefield 3 is the last good one. I honestly liked 4's campaign. I'm gonna throw it out there.
I do hear a lot of people enjoyed 4, so I mean I don't know because I forget which Battlefield I played, but I did not enjoy myself.
I liked it. Chris, you're
maybe
wrong.
4. I mean, maybe 4 was one of those ones where like it was kind of rough in the launch and then was good. I don't know.
Yeah. I gotta get back into Call of Duty campaigns. I want to play Vanguard's campaign, but I keep putting it off.
Here's the thing: as much as people shit on Call of Duty, yeah, their campaigns aren't anything special and extraordinary, but they're fun.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, I don't know. Battlefield. Listen, EA, maybe make a better game. God damn it, you're gonna die.
Beans.
Peach barf. Here we go.
I literally only have 2 beans left, and they're both toothpaste.
I got peach. Yay. All right. I think we really have that. I mean, we don't even have. We have this microtransaction discussion where I'm just save for a slow day. Like.
Yeah, I thought today was going to be that slow day, but we've almost hit an hour and a half already. So.
Yeah, I don't know what Q&A is like. I'll go check.
Yeah, you can check. I don't have any because I haven't streamed.
Aaron, you don't stream.
I really don't.
I love my podcast with former Twitch streamer Arennorman.
Yeah, formerly known as.
Yeah, formerly known as. You changed your name. God, fuck. All right.
3 of those are yours because I only have 1 bean.
All right, here. Oh, I have to do 3. Fuck me.
That was my last
liver
bean.
and onion. Liver and onion.
Of course, Barry was the last one instead of toothpaste. Oh, Barry.
Oh God, fuck liver and onion, dude.
I used to be. I did. They're gone. That was my last one.
Oh my God, I hate everything about this. Also, my sock has such a giant hole in it that my foot is popping out. Fun fact. Suggest news for Frenemy Fire. Oh, the theme song release. Yes, Fancel Turkey has released our theme song on his Spotify.
On top of a lot of other releases, my man's been releasing music like crazy.
I have full permission to use his music.
I would say, Timmy, post your linky link. Post your I can't think of the tree link. Post it in the chat.
Linktree. Would anyone like a Consolekev foot reveal? I got size 13s, bro. Actually 14s.
Why would you do that for free, dude?
Yeah, good point. So yes, pop it out there, Tim. Thank you. I only have one Q&A from you, and it says, "Why is Aaron literally the worst?"
That wasn't for me. I would never say that. I think I'm fucking amazing, bro.
I got 2 peaches in a row, bro. I'm actually really good.
You should go play the lottery after that.
I did buy a scratch off and win $25 yesterday. So.
Did I ever tell you when I was like 9, I got a scratch ticket for
Chelsea,
like
what the
a
fuck?
birthday gift, and I won $2,000 on it.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Holy shit,
that's pretty dope.
Ugh.
I was like,
that's a
10.
lot.
Yeah, especially as a 10-year-old.
I got beans to kill, so we got some time to kill before we end this. But I had 2 more to go. Oh no, 3. Sorry, 1 rolled. Oh,
all 4 of those new ones because those are all you, bro.
Yeah, did you spin on crystal meth like a real man? No, I bought copper and then I scrapped the copper like a real man and then bought meth. I made extra steps. I do have another peach barf here actually, so.
Barf, 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 barf.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, my pants fell.
Man, I don't want to go do more work today. Oh.
Sucks to suck, bro. Today's my only day off.
Well, so the thing is, like, the thing I'm doing is, like, we already put a sub panel in my buddy's garage, but like we have to run wire. He wants pretty much every outlet on its own circuit, so like every outlet has its own breaker. Well, because he does like a lot of like metal machining in his garage, and like he was tripping his breaker, so like every single plug is getting its own outlet, and
which
like
makes sense, but still a pain in the ass.
It is a pain in the ass because like where we have to go, so like if this was like inside of his wall. The wire's going down and his roof line is about like here. So I can't like get a drill in there to get the wire down. I'm just like, yo, I fucking hate this. So what's this? You
you don't have friends besides Chels. Stop that.
That's not true. Pair booger.
Chels is your only friend, bro.
Well, we might be playing Fortnite today, so
you don't have time, you're too busy working.
I don't know how long it's gonna take, honestly. So it might be true. But it'll be an off stream thing. I'm gonna.
Did you hear that, Chels? Kev officially hates you. He just said it. It's confirmed on stream.
Yeah, Tina loves her though, so that's fine. As long as Tina likes her, I have to.
You spelled only wrong. It's not BEST. It's ONLY.
Onlyfriends.com. That's no Joey actually. Joey beats you. That actually might be true. Okay, only friend. Very good. I got one more. Tutti Frutti something.
Yeah.
Stinky Socks sucks. Oh, all right. We have links. We have to shoot. Beans are gone. We got our reddit.com/Fire. I got to put the Anitra Club up there.
Thank the patrons, bro.
We don't have patrons. Never that. This emoji's from the last time Kevin liked me. I'm sick of you. Oh, we have patrons. We have. Where's our patron list, Aaron? We got people to JD from the Smack It Down podcast. JD from the Red Leaf Retrocast. Chris. Chels. Thank you, Chels, for being a patron. And Daddy Klep, by the way, who's out there shouting us out on Twitter. We love you for that.
I feel it, Chels.
Listen, Aaron, I don't even like you, okay? I just do a podcast with you because I need
fact,
someone.
Dude.
I need my polar opposite to be here. Fucking Sony pony piece of shit.
Sony pony piece of shit, he says.
I bet you were like, it's fake outrage when they shut the store down.
I was, dude.
Yeah, bro. What else we got? Yeah, I'm gonna go put the Anitra clip up on Twitter.
You mean Reddit?
Yeah, both. I'm gonna put on Reddit, then share it to Twitter.
Reddit r/Frenemy Fire, and then
I need more memes. I have
on Twitter and YouTube, and Arennorman on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok, and Arennorman93 on Twitch when I'm here sometimes.
We gotta raid somebody because I'm not streaming today.
Anitra and I should be playing some Fire Emblem on stream here soon. I don't know if we're gonna do Shadows.
No, you're not. Don't lie to people. You're not gonna do it.
Or we're gonna do a Fire Emblem 7 draft stream.
You're not gonna do it.
I am because Anitra wants to, and when it's my decision, no, but when it's her decision, yes.
Who do we want to raid?
You can raid. I don't have anyone live.
What is Vampire Survivors? I don't know. I'm trying to find I'm going under where it says like recommended channels, and I'm just gonna take a thing. Anitra over Arab.
I don't know who Arab is.
Bro, Anitra's better than Arabs? That's racist, dude. How dare you?
John, it's probably a mistake, bro. That's a mistake, bro. Don't do it.
What, holding his breath?
You'll be dead
Whoa.
long before I stream.
You know, fun fact, your body will not let you suffocate yourself like that.
Yeah, I know. You can pass out first and then start breathing.
Yeah, then your body's gonna do. Okay, these are not.
Unless you
People
stuff
know.
like a pillow down your throat.
You do not hate us. You love us so much.
I hate me. Don't worry. I got you covered.
Who? Oh, you know what? We can go raid the
Gonna get
Rins
some
D&D.
Sudoku.
That's what I realized. That's who we're gonna raid.
Is she live? Oh, is she like
Yeah,
someone else live?
someone who's there. Yeah, she does on this person's channel. So we're gonna go watch a raid and do some D&D, guys. Perfect.
Cool. Then I can follow that person then, because I didn't even know that's how it worked.
Oh yeah, it does. I will see you
'Cause
guys.
She used to be live on her own channel during it, so
She did. I'm gonna hit the raid button. So love your face. Goodbye.
Rolling eyes is bad.
Aaron, say the peace nerd. So I hit the button.
Peace, nerds.
Yay! And now while it's still, we're good.
Well, that was a quick raid.
Yeah, did it. So there. It's this guy Joe Dirt. Or
I
Joe
hate
Dirt.
it.